Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are blessed. Just a quick message from me or from God to you guys. So just before we get into the festive season, before we go crazy, before we drink till we can't drink no more, before you turn up till you can't turn up, before you drink your 2021 problems away, I just want to tell you guys a quick story. Now this story is about a king who was about to die. Now this king was laying on his deathbed. Now this king had 4 wives. Bear in mind. Now the only problem with the king dying is the king was scared to die. So he didn't want to die alone because of how he lived his life and who he was. He didn't want to die alone. So the king asked his 4th wife to please die with him and go to the afterlife with him because he's scared. He doesn't want to go alone. And the 4th wife replied, I love you so much, but I can't do it. I still love my life and I still have to, be here and foresee what's going to happen next. I don't want to die now. It's not my time to die. And the king was a bit saddened. Now the 4th wife is the wife that he used to show off to the neighboring kings. She's the most beautiful wife out of all the wives. She's the one that gets all the jewelry, diamonds, everything. She's the one that's showed off like a possession of gold or diamond. Okay, fine. King goes to the 3rd wife, tells his 3rd wife, hi, I'm scared, I don't want to die, please come with me to the afterlife. What does the 3rd wife say? The 3rd wife says, I love you, but I can't. I don't want to, and if you die, I'm going to have to remarry to somebody else and move on with life. So the king was a bit terrified. He went to his 2nd wife. He asked his 2nd wife, please come with me to the afterlife, I know you can. And the 2nd wife was like, I love you. I'm always there for you. I always make sure that you get everything you want. But I cannot. I can only accommodate you and I can only arrange your funeral. Which is now where the king started feeling a bit down. And obviously before his death, which is in like a week or so, out of the blue, a voice shouted, I will die with you. I will go with the afterlife with you. I will be there for you each and every step of the way. Who was that voice that shouted? That was the 1st wife. The 1st wife that he used to neglect. The 1st wife that he didn't care about. Never showed her off. He's been married to her the longest. And he just took advantage of her. And he felt so bad that he didn't know what to do. He just felt so lost. And he just said, if I had a little more time to live, I was going to commit to you and make sure I treated you good. So, what is the moral of the story here? The moral of the story is we all have 4 wives in life. Now, your 4th wife is your possessions. That's your cars, that's everything around you, your house, your clothes, everything. The 4th wife, that's your possessions. If you die, everything is going to be shared upon everybody. Your kids are going to get the car, family is going to get the house, everyone is going to get everything they need to. Your 3rd wife is basically, your body. Everything that you put on your body, your jewelry you put on your body, your necklaces, your chains, you always want to make it look so good, but when you die, your body's not going to go with you. And that's the saddest part out of all of them. 2nd wife is your family and your friends that dearly love you to death, that will sacrifice and do anything for you. They can only arrange a funeral for you. They can't go further than that with you. They can't, even though you expect them to. They can't. They will always be there. They'll take you to the last step, which is in your grave, and they'll always pray for you, and they'll always have you in their thoughts. And now your 1st wife, the wife that you always neglect, the wife you don't look after, that's your soul. Your soul is what you were born with. Your soul is where you're going to go in the afterlife. And now you need to make sure your soul is nourished. And when you say nourish, you need to make sure your soul has the word of God. You need to make sure you accept it. You need to make sure your soul is healthy. You need to make sure you meditate. You need to make sure you take time off to be alone and think about what you want in life. It's important because once your soul is neglected, it will just go, to a place that it's not supposed to, and we all know where that is. So that is my message to you guys, and I hope you learn from the story. Take care of your soul, take care of yourself. Doesn't matter if you're rich, if you're poor, if you're healthy, if you're not, but make sure your soul is taken care of. That's what's going to take you far.